You know, we're always told the future is about more tech, right? More automation, more AI. But what if the real revolution isn't just about making our tech smarter, but making it more, well, human? That's exactly what we're going to dig into today, and it all starts with one pretty staggering number.
So get this, by 2030, a massive 70% of all customer interactions are going to involve some kind of emerging AI tech. And that's not some far-off sci-fi future, that is literally right around the corner. Just think about that for a second. 7 out of every 10 times you talk to a brand, AI is going to be in the mix.
And that, right there, leads us to the most important question of all. Are those experiences going to feel cold and robotic, or can we actually design them to connect with us on a genuinely human level? Honestly, that's the huge challenge facing every single designer and brand out there today.
So first, let's talk about the problem, what I like to call the human disconnect. Why is it that so much of this powerful technology we're building just feels kind of empty?
I mean, we are living through a total automation boom. Algorithms are curating our feeds, chatbots are answering our questions, AI is basically filling our shopping carts for us. And yeah, it's super efficient. But you know what? Efficiency isn't the whole story. We are hardwired for human connection, and that's the one thing that's so often missing. This right here gets to the absolute heart of it, with a simple but really powerful idea. The interface is the relationship. Think about it. Every single button you click, every chatbot response you get, that is the brand's relationship with you. So if that interaction feels generic or cold, the whole relationship just falls apart. So what is it that people are actually craving? Well, it's way more than just speed. People want designs that actually understand their context, where they are, what they're trying to do. They want brands that get culture and nuance. And maybe most of all, they want experiences that feel totally effortless, but at the same time deeply personal.
Okay, so if that's the problem, what's the solution? Look, it's not about throwing out the technology. It's about changing our whole approach. It's about fusing that powerful art of storytelling with really intelligent tech.
And this is exactly what we mean when we say human-centric AI design. It's not one thing or the other, it's the perfect blend of two worlds. You've got the artistry of brand storytelling meeting the cold, hard precision of AI engineering. Storytelling gives us the emotion, the why, while the AI gives us the power, the how. So how do we actually pull this off? Well, it really comes down to 3 key pillars. First up, you need an authentic brand identity that builds trust right from the get-go. Then, you need a lightweight, super optimized user experience that just feels premium. And third, here's the magic ingredient, a context-aware AI that adapts to every single user. And let me be crystal clear about this, okay? This is not about replacing human creativity, not at all. It's about giving our creativity actual superpowers. It's about taking that human spark and scaling it in ways we never ever thought were possible.
All right, so the theory is great and all, but what does this philosophy actually look like in practice? Let's jump into a couple of real-world examples. So picture this, you're revitalizing a brand. Instead of one designer slowly cranking out a few concepts, you can use generative AI to explore hundreds of different visual ideas in just a few hours. But, and this is the important part, a human curator is still the one who makes the final call, making sure that the design shows and tells the brand's authentic story.
Or, let's take e-commerce. You can have an AI that brilliantly anticipates what a customer needs based on their behavior. The real trick, though, is making it feel helpful, not, creepy. And you have to do it all while making sure the brand's unique personality never gets lost in the algorithm.
This just captures that ideal partnership perfectly. The AI is the assistant, but the human vision is the author. The technology serves the creative vision, not the other way around. That's the absolute goal here.
So, where is all this headed? What's next? Let's take a look at some of the signals we're seeing from the future of design. Okay, there are 3 key signals that are really starting to emerge. First, we're going to see generative AI become just a standard tool inside every creative workflow. Second, explainable AI, where systems can explain why they made a decision, that's going to be a huge competitive advantage, because transparency builds trust. And finally, we're moving past personalization and into micro-personalization, adapting not just to the user, but to the very moment they're in. The message here is so clear. The future is not waiting around. These trends are demanding that we shift our mindset, like today. And the single most important skill for navigating this new world, it's empathy. We have to start leading with it right now. And all of this, it all leads to the ultimate goal. The real heart of this entire philosophy. We're not just designing for function or even for convenience. We are designing for feeling.
Because at the end of the day, your customer is not going to remember exactly what your AI did. They're going to remember how it made them feel. Did it make them feel seen, understood, or just frustrated? That feeling, that is the brand.
So as we all go out and build this incredibly intelligent future, the most important question we can possibly ask ourselves is the one I want to leave you with. How will your AI make people feel?